goodbye. You didn't close the door. You just stopped coming back, like you didn't need me anymore. Your replies grew shorter, your voice lost its warmth. I felt you fading, but I stayed hoping I was wrong. I watched you slowly disappear while standing next to me. You laughed the same, just not when it was with me. I blame the distance, I blame the time, anything but the truth that your heart wasn't mine. You said nothing's changed, but I felt it every night. Love shouldn't feel like holding someone who's already gone. You left without leaving, you stayed but weren't here. You kept your body, but your heart disappeared. You left without leaving, and I kept the pain, loving a ghost that still knew my name. I started lowering expectations just to avoid the hurt. I stopped asking for effort so I wouldn't feel worse. I became easy to ignore, easy to replace, and still I stayed, hoping you'd choose me again. You said I was important, but never showed me how. And I learned that words can lie louder than silence. You left without leaving while I begged inside. I smiled through conversations where I was slowly dying. You left without leaving, and I lost myself trying to save a love you never tried to help. Do you know how painful it is to miss someone who's still alive? To feel abandoned without being broken up with? I wasn't asking for forever, I was asking for honesty. But you chose comfort over setting me free. Now I question every memory, wondering what was real. Did you ever love me, or just the way I made you feel? I replay every moment, searching for the end, but there was no goodbye, just silence pretending. You left without leaving, and I stayed too long, trying to fix something that was already gone. You left without leaving, and I lost my way, loving someone who stopped choosing me every day. I don't hate you, that's the worst part. I just hate myself for breaking my own heart. You left without leaving, and I let you stay. Now I'm learning that absence can hurt, even when someone never walks away. talk like nights were endless, like sleep was something we could lose. Your voice felt close even in silence, like distance never stood a chance with you. We made the smallest moments matter, late replies, soft goodbyes. Back when loving you felt natural, before forever learned to lie. I still remember how you'd stay when words fell short and hearts felt tired. You never rushed me, never asked, you just listened calm and quiet. Now the world feels slightly louder, and I move through it alone. Not broken, not unfinished, just missing something I once owned. We didn't fade because we failed, we fade because we changed. Somewhere between us and goodbye, there's a version of us still alive, holding hands in borrowed time, believing love would always try. Somewhere between us and goodbye, I still feel you when I close my eyes. Not to bring you back again, just to remember where I've been. I see your smile in quiet corners, in the way the sunset falls, in old songs I never skip, because they know us after all. I don't reach out, I don't ask, I let the moment pass me by. Some loves aren't meant to be repeated, they're meant to live inside. I don't wish for us again, I just honor what we were. Somewhere between us and goodbye, I learned to love without holding tight. I learned that staying sometimes means knowing when to say goodnight. Somewhere between us and goodbye, there's no regret, no alibi, just two hearts that did their best in a love that couldn't rest. If you ever think of me, I hope it feels like home, not like something you lost, just somewhere you once belonged. We didn't end in broken pieces, we ended in understanding, and that kind of love still worth remembering. Somewhere between us and goodbye, I keep our laughter safe inside, not to relive, not to deny, just to let it warm my life. Somewhere between us and goodbye, I found the strength to say I'm fine, because loving you taught me how to love without begging time. So if the past ever calls your name, I hope it's soft, I hope it's kind, because somewhere between us and goodbye, you changed my heart for life. Still wake up before the sunrise, like I used to when you stayed. Making coffee for two by habit, even though you're far away. Your favorite mug is still untouched, dust knows it better now. Funny how love leaves traces even after people don't. I hear you laugh in random places and songs I never play. Somehow the world keeps reminding me of words we didn't say. We were never perfect lovers, but we were honest then. And I'd trade all this calm silence for one loud night again. I don't miss the pain, I miss the way my heart felt full with you. You're still somewhere in my life, in the corners of my mind, in the dreams I don't tell anyone, in the past I can't rewind. You're still somewhere in my life, even though you're gone. Not as mine, not as yours, just the love I once lived on. I remember how you said my name, like it meant something rare, like I was chosen, not just love, like you actually cared. We talk about growing old together on a night too young to know that some promises feel real even when they're not meant to grow. If loving you was a mistake, I'd make it twice. You're still somewhere in my life, in my weaknesses at night, when the room feels too empty and memories feel alive. You're still somewhere in my life, in the almost and what if, in the version of myself that only existed with you. I don't need you back beside me, I don't ask for us again. I just wish the world was kinder to the hearts we had back then. If I ever cross your mind, I hope it feels the same, like a smile mixed with sadness, not regret, not pain. I've met people since you left, some stayed, some passed me by, but no one ever knew my silence the way you always tried. You didn't save me from my demons, but you sat with me in hell. And sometimes that kind of love is the hardest one to tell. You're still somewhere in my life, in the man I became, in the love I now understand, in the scars that know your name. You're still somewhere in my life, not holding my hand. was a time we laughed so easy, like tomorrow didn't scare us at all. Your hand fit perfectly in mine before we learned how people fall. We talked for hours about nothing, still felt like everything. Now silence answers every question that your name still brings. I still remember Sunday evenings, your head resting on my chest. You said, promise me forever. I said, I'll try my best. We were young and full of meaning, not afraid to feel too much. Now I flinch when someone gets close. I forgot how to trust. I don't cry like I used to, but my heart still knows your sound when love was still simple and time was on our side. When holding you felt safer than any place in life. When love was still simple, before goodbye had weight, before memories became the thing I loved but couldn't stay. I see your face in old reflections, in places we once knew. Funny how the world keeps moving, but stops when I think of you. I don't hate the way we ended, I just miss who we were then. Two souls learning how to love without knowing how it ends. If I could steal one moment back, I know exactly when love was still simple and hearts were brave and true. When the future felt like something we would face as two. When love was still simple, before life pulled us apart, before your name became a quiet ache living inside my heart. I don't wish you'd come back, I don't beg the past to stay. I just miss the version of me that existed in your way. You saw me when I was fragile, loved me when I was small. Now I'm stronger, yes, but colder than before it all. Sometimes I almost text you just to ask if you're okay. Then I remember loving you means letting you fade. Not because I stopped caring, but because I care too deep. Some loves are meant to stay forever, just not meant to keep. When love was still simple and I believed in us, when your smile was my religion and hope was built on trust. When love was still simple, before we learned goodbye, you were my first safe place and my hardest thing to lose in life. If you ever feel alone and wonder where I've been, know I carry us quietly like a beautiful sin. Because when love was still simple, I was truly alive. And no matter where you are now, you were the best part of my life. sweater in the back of my drawer. Smell like a season I don't live in anymore. I stood there holding it, losing my breath, missing the life I had before the rest. We used to talk until the sunrise broke, dreaming big dreams we never spoke. Now even thinking of your name feels like standing in quiet rain. We weren't perfect, we were real. Every laugh, every fight we'd heal. You knew my fears before I said. You stayed when my mind was a mess. You'd say, someday this pain will fade. I didn't know love works that way, that sometimes it just softly leaves without a sound, without a scream. I don't miss the fights or tears, I miss you choosing me. We almost had forever, but forever slipped away. We almost grew old together, but life had other plans to play. We almost had forever, and God, we came so close. Now all I have are memories of the love I love the most. I see couples holding hands and wonder if they understand how fragile every moment is, how fast love turns into this. If I could talk to us back then, I'd say hold tighter, don't pretend that time is endless. Hearts don't break because one day they do someday. I don't hate the way you changed, I just wish I was still there. We almost had forever, in every late night drive, in every stupid little dream that kept us feeling alive. We almost had forever, but love is not enough when time embraces what feelings couldn't touch. I learned to smile without you now, learned to laugh, learned to bow to a love that shaped my soul, then left me learning how to be whole. You were my favorite what if, my safest place to fall. Now you're just a gentle memory that still feels like home at all. We almost had forever, and maybe that's okay. Some loves are meant to teach us, not meant to stay. We almost had forever, and I'll carry that with grace, because loving you was never wrong, even if you're not in my place. If somewhere in another life our paths align again, I hope we meet as softer souls who know how love should end, because we almost had forever, and that still means something to me. I watch the sky turn a softer blue, same color it was when I first knew you. Funny how time keeps moving on, even when the feeling's gone. We said forever, like it was light, something easy, something right. But forever's heavier than it seems when it's built on fragile dreams. You used to call just to hear my voice, like loving me was still your choice. Now silence answers every prayer. This love grew tired of being there. I don't blame you, I don't fight. Our love surrender isn't losing a fight. Some hearts aren't meant to stay, they're meant to shut the way. I didn't lose you overnight, I lost you little by little. This is the love that learned to let it go. Not because it stopped caring so, but because haunting hurt us both more than the truth we couldn't hold. This is the love that set you free, and somehow still stayed inside of me. I didn't win, I didn't lose, I just loved you, and I choose. I see your name and I don't shake. That's how I know my heart's awake. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't rust, it just remembers what we were. I smile now when I think of us, not because it didn't cut, but because I finally see you were a chapter, not my destiny. I stopped asking why we fell, I started thinking what we felt. This is the love that learned to let go. Not cold, not bitter, not hollow, just quiet courage, just as peace. Learning when to gently leave. This is the love that lets you be, even when it shattered me. I didn't dare, I didn't choose to stop loving, I just moved. Some people come and teach your heart what it deserves from the start. They taught me love is not crimson, it's wishing well when you let go. This is a love that learned to let go. Still warm, still real, still slow. If loving you was all I had, then loving me was coming back. So if our paths don't cross again, I still smile when they mention your name, because loving you didn't break my soul. It taught my heart how to be whole. Used to talk like time was kind, like tomorrow would always wait in line. Your hand fit perfectly in mine, like the world agreed we'd be just fine. We chased the night and borrowed dreams, laughed too loud, believed too deep. Every promise felt so true, when always sounded just like you. I still remember the way you'd stay when words were hard, when I'd break. You knew my silence better than me. You read my heart so effortlessly. Now your name lives in quiet rooms and songs that end a little too soon. I don't cry, I don't fall apart, I just feel this ache in my heart. We didn't fall out of love one day, we slowly learned to walk away. You were the place where I belonged, before the world proved us wrong. We were something soft and true, something time couldn't hold on to. You were the place where I felt whole, now you're a memory I hold. We didn't end because we lied, we just ran out of time. I see your face in passing cars, in crowded rooms, in faded stars. It's funny how you're everywhere, even when you're not there. I've learned to smile, learned to breathe, learned not to beg for what won't be. But loving you still feels like home, even when I'm on my own. I don't regret a single day, I just wish it didn't end this way. You were the place where I belonged, where my heart was safe and warm. Now I carry what we were, like a beautiful quiet scar. You were the place I used to run, when the nights were hard to love. Now I run towards something new, still carrying pieces of you. Some loves are meant to stay forever, they come to change us, leave us better. You taught me how to love that deep, and how to let go gracefully. If I ever cross your mind, I hope it's gentle, I hope it's kind, because loving you was never wrong, it was just never meant that long. You were the place where I belong, even when the world moved on. I won't ask for us again, I'll just remember who I've been. You were the place where I felt seen, in between what was and what could have been. And if our paths don't intertwine, I'll thank you for that time. So here's to us and what we were, to every word we never heard. You'll always be a part of me, from where I once belonged to who I'll be. Used to sit with nowhere to go, let the evening teach us slow. Your fingers drawing circles on my hand, like life finally made sense. We didn't rush, we didn't hide, we let the moment decide. Back when love was just a feeling, not a fear of losing time. Still remember how you'd smile when I was quiet for a while. You never pushed, you never asked, you just stayed until it passed. Now the nights feel longer somehow, not lonely, just hollow now, like the echo of a song that doesn't hurt but lingers on. We didn't promise forever, we just believed enough. If I ever miss you softly in the middle of the night, it's not regret, it's not sadness, just love remembering its light. If I ever miss you softly when old songs start to play, know I'm smiling through the silence, not wishing you'd stay. I see us in familiar places, in passing cars, in stranger faces, in the way the rain slows down, like it's afraid to make a sound. I've learned how to let people go without hating what I know. Some loves don't end in goodbye, they just change the way you feel alive. You weren't meant to be my end, you were meant to be my then. If I ever miss you softly, it's because we were real, because loving you felt easy, because it taught me how to feel. If I ever miss you softly, don't think I'm holding on. I've just learned that some memories feel warm instead of gone. I don't need us back again, I don't wish we tried harder. I love us exactly how we were, unfinished but honest. You gave me a version of myself that I still carry with pride, the one who loved without fear before learning how to hide. If I ever miss you softly in a quiet, crowded room, it's just my heart saying thank you for the way we used to bloom. If I ever miss you softly, please don't misunderstand. You were never just a memory, you were part of who I am. So here's to us and what we share, to the love that wasn't scared. If I ever miss you softly, it's only because you love me gently once. Used to waste entire evenings talking about nothing at all. Your head on my shoulder like we were too young to fall. The streetlights knew our secrets. The moon stayed just to listen. We didn't call it love back then, but it felt like something different. You laughed at all my worries, said we'll figure it out someday. I believed you without question. That's how easy trust was then. Now I hear your name in passing, and my heart slows down a bit. Not from pain, not from regret, just from knowing what I miss. We didn't know those moments would become memories. I miss the way we loved back then, before goodbye had weight, before time turned feelings into something we couldn't say. I miss the way we loved back then, so honest, so alive, when loving you felt simple and the future felt kind. I still remember quiet drives, no music, just your breath, your fingers tracing stories on the window's glass. We talked about growing older like it was guaranteed. Funny how life teaches lessons we never asked to see. I don't wish we stayed the same, I just miss who we were. I miss the way we loved back then, when hearts were open wide, when holding you felt safer than anywhere inside. I miss the way we loved back then, not to bring it back to life, just to remember how it felt to be yours for a time. If love is just a season, then ours was warm and true. It didn't last forever, but it changed the way I view. Every touch, every word still echoes when I'm alone, not asking me to return, just reminding me I'm grown. I've learned to love differently now, a little slower, a little wise, but part of me still smiles when I remember your eyes. You were never just a chapter, you were a turning page. The moment love stopped being easy, I started feeling brave. I miss the way we loved back then, without fear, without doubt, when saying I'm here was all love needed to count. I miss the way we loved back then, and I hope you know it too. Somewhere in your quiet moments, I hope you remember me smiling with you. We didn't lose what we had, we lived it until it ended. And if nostalgia hurts this sweet, then I'm glad we never pretended, because I'll always miss the way we loved back then. We used used to talk like nights were endless, like sleep was something we could lose. Your voice felt close even in silence, like distance never stood a chance with you. Made the smallest moments matter, late replies, soft goodbyes. Back when loving you felt natural, before forever learned to lie. I still remember how you'd stay when words fell short and hearts felt tired. You never rushed me, never asked. You just listened, calm and quiet. Now the world feels slightly louder, and I move through it alone. Not broken, not unfinished, just missing something I once owned. We didn't fade because we failed. We fade because we changed. Somewhere between us and goodbye, there's a version of us still alive, holding hands in borrowed time, believing love would always try. Somewhere between us and goodbye, I still feel you when I close my eyes. Not to bring you back again, just to remember where I've been. I see your smile in quiet corners, in the way the sunset falls, in old songs I never skip, because they know us after all. I don't reach out, I don't ask, I let the moment pass me by. Some loves aren't meant to be repeated, they're meant to live inside. I don't wish for us again, I just honor what we were. Somewhere between us and goodbye, I learned to love without holding tight. I learned that staying sometimes means knowing when to say goodnight. Somewhere between us and goodbye, there's no regret, no alibi, just two hearts that did their best in a love that couldn't rest. If you ever think of me, I hope it feels like home, not like something you lost, just somewhere you once belonged. We didn't end in broken pieces, we ended in understanding, and that kind of love still worth remembering. Somewhere between us and goodbye, I keep our laughter safe inside, not to relive, not to deny, just to let it warm my life. Somewhere between us and goodbye, I found the strength to say I'm fine, because loving you taught me how to love without begging time. So if the past ever calls your name, I hope it's soft, I hope it's kind, because somewhere between us and goodbye, you changed my heart for life. just fills the silence like an echo. I survive. You sit across the room from me, so close yet far away. I watch you fade in real time and pretend that I'm okay. We didn't fall apart at once, we just slowly came undone. I stayed until I felt nothing, until loving felt the same. I kept giving you my heartbeat, you barely said my name. I stayed until I felt nothing, when pain became routine. I didn't leave when it was broken, I left when it stopped hurting me. We stopped asking, are you okay? Like answers didn't matter. We learned how to talk about nothing, so the truth wouldn't shatter. He said this is what love becomes, like emptiness was proof. But love shouldn't feel like waiting for someone to tell the truth. You called it growing older, I called it losing you. I stayed until I felt nothing, through distance and delay. I kept hoping you'd come back to me, you kept drifting away. I stayed until I felt nothing, when tears no longer came. I didn't walk out angry, I walked out numb with pain. I memorized your moods like it was my job to stay. I kept lowering my knees so you wouldn't run away. I told myself love matures, that this was how it goes. But love shouldn't feel like surviving on things you're afraid to say. I stayed quiet to keep the peace and lost myself in it. I stayed until I felt nothing, when silence felt like rest. You laid your head on my shoulder, but not your heart on my chest. I stayed until I felt nothing, when hope felt immature. You needed space to breathe again, I needed love to endure. Now the house feels honest finally. It doesn't ask for you, but my heart still checks the door like habits don't know what's true. I don't miss you like I used to, I miss who I was then. Before loving you taught me how to disappear inside someone else. If love is knowing when to leave, why did staying feel so right? Why did letting go feel cruel, even when I was losing myself each night? I would have stayed through anything if you had just tried to, but you were all slower now. If my heart feels unsure, it's because I once stayed too long and learned love doesn't always end with war. Sometimes it ends quietly, without tears, without sound. I stayed until I felt nothing, and that's when I finally walked out. Still on my lips, I trace your shadow in the dark, like you never really left. The radio still plays our song from years we can't rewind. I close my eyes and there you are, still frozen in my mind. I've learned to smile in public, but cry when I'm alone. Some loves don't fade with time, they follow you back home. I never left your heart, even when we fell apart. Through the silence, through the pain, my love still bears your mark. If distance tore our worlds in two, it never tore me from you. I never left your heart. Through days without your touch, through nights that felt too long. I tried to love somebody else, but something felt all wrong. Your laughter still lives in my chest, your tears still feel like mine. Some promises don't break so easy, they outlive space and time. They say that hearts are fragile, that love is meant to change. But when I hear your name, everything's the same. I never left your heart, no matter where you are. Through every dream I ever had, you're still my brightest star. If letting go was meant for me, I'd have done it long ago. Your heart. For one more chance to hold you in the quiet and prove this love still stands. I trade all my tomorrows for one more yesterday, just to hear you say my name the way you used to say. Maybe love was never meant to be so easy, so kind. Some hearts are only borrowed, but yours was always mine. If destiny was cruel to us, then heaven surely knew that every road I ever took was leading back to you. I never left your heart, I just learned to So when the night feels lonely and memories start to part, just listen close. I never left your heart.